All right, there you guys go.
Huh.
This guy's making puns over here.
There we go. It dies, it falls to the ground. There's now just like a lion corpse just next to all of you guys. On the ground, I mean.
Arya, punch its teeth out for me.
By the way, you didn't sell those teeth that you already have.
I know. They're in my inventory.
Yeah.
I need to add to the collection.
Find a new option. Wait, are you collecting them or are you collecting them to sell them later on?
I'm collecting them now.
Out again. Glenn is a dentist.
Right, it moved a little because that's the center of the tree. It fell down on the ground, like near the roots. So that's where it is. All right, so that is that encounter out the way. So you guys finished that. This lion falls to the ground, and you guys are victorious. So how do you react? Down, I believe you're trying to say something.
Yeah, she kind of just looks at the lion, looks at Arya, and just okay.
And then she licks the knife.
No.
Because that's how she rolls.
Sky retrieves the hammer weight that she threw.
And Down is going to spend like the next minute or so kind of casting her fiendish vigor to get it back up.
Well, no, wait. Is that wasting spell slots? I have good berries for you.
It's free.
Oh.
It's the temp HP thing she has.
Oh, well, temp HP isn't regular HP.
Good berry.
Oh, I know. But
I'll give everyone 2 good berries just to have. Except for Micaiah, because she's not really here.
Are those good forever? Or do they have a?
They're good within 24 hours.
Okay.
So eat them today.
Also,
and they will give you 4 HP instead of 1 because of my cleric abilities.
oh, fun. And I guess Down is gonna float down and grab one as well. Perfect.
So yeah, I also give 2 to Sky. I distribute them, 2 apiece.
She takes them graciously.
Get out, Cactus.
He's spectating.
I'm kidding. You don't have to leave, Cactus. I'm just giving you a hard time. You can watch. Fine. But still, no talking.
Also, prestidigitation. To get some of that blood off her gauntlets.
Cool. Anyway, what was blah blah blah? Wyoming. You're free to jump in if you want to watch the visuals too. I actually spent time on these maps. This green landscape, this one rock road, and this one tree.
So what is everyone's hit points at now after healing?
I'm at max, and I've got my 10th back. So, full.
Yeah, I think they were the only 2 that took damage.
Yeah, they were.
Also, Down.
We're the only ones there.
You said you had temp HP too?
Yep. I guess you can't see it from the token, but she has 8
It's a
temp
blue bar. But I really need to find that setting so that you guys can see each other's health bars and stuff.
Yeah, that would be pretty helpful.
All right. Well, that's it for this encounter. So after you guys defeat it, little Timmy's going to be like, "Hooray, we did it!"
Down is going to kind of... Sorry. Oh, I was going to say, she was going to kind of poke the lion's corpse and just look at it, see if there's anything different from a normal lion.
All right, Down. You know what you find?
Nothing.
It's just a regular lion corpse.
Okay.
It's a tree lion.
A vicious tree lion.
It's a tree lion.
Then she's going to kind of turn to the rest of the party and just ask, is this normal?
Glenn
do
shrugs.
lions normally do this?
If anybody wants to answer, you're going to have to give me a history check. But that's just if.
Oh.
All right, nature. I guess you wanted to read a nature encyclopedia.
Well, I mean, Sky is proficient in nature.
Yeah, but still, you need to read a book about it, or encounter it in the wild.
I'll roll a history check. Everyone else can roll nature.
That's only if you want to.
Same for
I've
me.
It's only
I've
if
got
you want to
0.
respond and to see if if tree lions are a thing or
I do
natural.
respond. I'm a ranger. I know things about animals.
Nothing.
All right, Arya, you don't necessarily know about tree lions or a thing. Stars, or I mean Sky. Your particular work of or a particular trade deals in a little bit of transportation of some animals. Maybe not necessarily a lot, but you've at least heard a term called a tree lion. And actually, Glenn, you do know that there are things such as tree lions. It's the exact same as a mountain lion, except it's in a tree.
And it looks like a lion instead of a cougar.
Yeah.
I take its teeth.
It's
It's a
stumpy
literal
lion.
tree lion. It's a lion that hangs out in a tree as its home.
I take its teeth.
I just realized it's stumpy because it likes trees.
Ah.
Aren't you full of puns today?
Anyway, so you guys, will you do anything with the corpse, or are you guys just
I
heading
take
on
its teeth. I've said it like 6
Okay.
times.
Okay. Do you have any instrument to take out its teeth?
I actually, my healer's kit would have pliers in it, so I didn't even think about that last time.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey.
Does that count as a use of the healer's kit?
No, it doesn't use up
No.
any consumables.
No.
It's just pliers.
Okay. True.
No, the healer's kit. No, I'll say
You're
no.
not gonna
because
bandage it up when you're done.
I'll say that it's more like maybe like some ointments or some like things that you
Well,
like an
healer's-
alchemist kit that you put together.
A healer's kit would be like bandages and maybe some antiseptics.
Yeah, things like that. That would actually heal. Pliers? Nah, it's just a tool that comes with it. So yeah, all right. So I'll say that you have some pliers. So you're pulling out its teeth. So hold on.
Because this is a thing now, because you made it a thing.
It's your fault, Zero.
All right, you successfully managed to pull out 10 bloody lion's teeth.
Perfect.
All right. So everybody
Also-
sees Glenn just going over to its maw, removing some of its teeth. Oh, by the way, real quick, did you take the really big pointy ones, the fangs?
Of course.
All right, then just checking. All right, so actually keep those separate. You got 4 of those, and the rest are just normal. So put like 4 fangs, I guess, and then 6 lion teeth.
Inappropriately named canine teeth.
How many were in the first lion session that Arya punched out of its mouth?
Let's just forget a number. We'll just say 5. You successfully managed to punch out like 5 or something.
Sounds like
Or
a chaos
Arya did, I
storm.
mean. Anyway, so yeah, you get that many teeth. So
I have those now.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
when Sky retrieves her hammer weight, she also retrieves the rolled up paper that Timmy threw and hands it back to him.
Oh, and I checked my arrow that I shot.
yeah, you can pull that out. I know it says like half your ammunition, but you only shot 1. It's pretty all right.
Well,
So you get
I could flip a
arrow
coin.
Don't worry about it. You get it back. So once you hand back the little rolled up newspaper to the little Timmy, he's like, "Thank you. It's very much appreciated, Mom. But I got plenty more where that came from." And then he shows you that he does in fact pull them out of his hat, and it's just a new newspaper. A new newspaper.
All right, Sky hangs onto it, then adds it to her growing collection.
Yeah, she puts it in her hair near her head.
Make sure you
She's not.
add that to your inventory.
I now have 3 newspapers in my inventory.
All right, so that's it for that. Do you guys continue on the road?
Yep. I think so.
Micaiah responds with, "Let's fly to the castle."
Yes, let's.
Hmm.
I pick Micaiah up. Let's fly.
Down tries to pick Sky up and falls.
Oh, it takes all 3 of us.
Yeah, we all have to lift.
All right. So as you continue making your way down this road, it seems that it crests on a hill a bit further up before you even see any more trees. At the top of the hill, you actually
Oh,
see.
no, down.
Oh
Come
no.
back.
What are you doing?
This is not the time for science.
Science.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I had a sneezing fit.
Yeah, some of that bled through.
Yeah, I kind of kept my hand around the push to talk button.
Oh no, Arya.
Sorry.
Arya's gone. I can't find
Arya,
her.
no.
All right, stop doing that because you're coming up to the next map now.
Yeah, we're on it. Halfway.
Arya's already on it.
Whoa,
Oh.
way there.
Concern.
Let's go around the.
Well!
All right, hold on. Wait, hey, get back here, you. Get back here, Glenn. Get back here. Anyway, so once you crest the hill, you see that the road continues. However, you see that this road actually has menacing dragon-like guard. Wait, no, actually, no. Are they dragon? Because they do have like a lion poof tail. Whatever. You see gargoyles is the point.
Manticores.
Menacing gargoyles of
It's hard manticores.
manticores. Okay, you see manticore statues that line the pathway. At least this part of the pathway.
That's
So-
nothing. Just watch out for these trees at the end.
Of
Might be more
course,
tree
that's
lines.
what I want you to know. Go there.
Hey, actually,
All right.
are
So-
tree lions related to drop bears?
Oh yeah. That's totally true.
All right. So Glenn, get back. Wait, no, you're doing the yin yang thing again. Never mind. You're good. You're fine.
Making
Oh
a
my
bird.
God! It's a triple yin yang yin and yang bang.
What
It's
does
a
it
it's a
mean?
totem bird, totem pole bird.
The birds represent power. The birds represent courage. The birds represent wisdom. With these powers combined, the Triforce can be made whole. Anyway,
Let's fly to the castle.
so you guys can move as far or as little as you want, and again, I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay, I'm going to make a perception check this time to see if I see anything around.
All right, so before anyone moves down, make me a perception. You can move in this, the bottom, Glenn, but up.
Oh.
All right. All right, I'm
All right.
going to need to grab something special real quick. Give me a minute down.
Come on.
Oh, joy.
I will also percept because who wouldn't seeing a path lined with statues?
Indeed.
I wouldn't.
We have a Lyra now.
Ah,
Thank you.
I see nothing.
Oh my god!
What a roller coaster.
Fine, I'll do it.
Sky is a mom. What do you see?
I'm very distracted by the tiny boy riding on my back.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Little Timmy is actually like doing that thing where he's like holding up a newspaper and he's doing the thing and like moving it around like an airplane. That's what's distracting y'all, we'll say.
And then your flute filled in your eyes.
No clip turned on. No clip activate. No, that's for sneaking only.
She falls to the floor.
Ah,
Isn't Blink basically no clip?
I can fly now.
Not really. Blink doesn't let you walk through walls.
Oh.
It just kind of sends you back and forth between planes.
All right, down with your nat 20. I got it.
Oh,
So
yes.
with your nat 20, you actually, as you're paying attention to these statues and the surrounding environment, trying to see if there's anything mysterious about them, it appears that your head starts to a ringing starts to sound out in your head, growing in volume, like ever increasing. It gets louder and louder until suddenly your vision is actually impaired. Everything around you goes a little blurry. How do you react?
Well, Well, at the ringing, she's gonna kind of put her talons against her ears, just fruitless way since it's all in her head. But kind of, and when she sees the, I don't know.
Blurring?
Yeah, she kind of like blinks a bit.
All right. As you start to blink things out, I was hoping to do that actually. As you start to blink things out, you actually see the environment change.
Don't blink.
Don't blink.
Don't blink.
You don't want to blink in this environment.
They caught him.
I'm kidding. Anyway, so as you start to blink it out, as you're trying to get rid of this whatever is going on with you right now, you see that your environment changes. It appears that your perspective on the world changes. You are no longer in this field filled with the gargoyles. Instead, you're actually in a room somewhere, a fancy-looking room, somewhere you've never seen before. You appear to be in a body not your own. Your hand, quote-unquote, your hand, appears to be a gloved, five-fingered hand. It seems to be all wrapped in black, and magic appears to be surrounding it. You keep blinking. The images seem fuzzy, but they also seem solid, almost as if it's you, but not you, quote-unquote. As your hand reaches out, you see that fire begins to emanate around this person, another human that you see at a table, unsuspecting and unknowing of anything going around him. You can obviously see it's a male. However, you see him start to combust in a fire that is actually radiating really brightly in that room. Hot. It is scalding. You got to wear sunglasses to even look at it. But you, quote unquote, don't. You are just watching this helpless man struggle in his armor that is now heating up to a red, white, metal heat. You see him struggle to try and take it off, and struggle to even attempt to take it off, because you've got to unlatch that shit. So kind of difficult.
That's why you don't wear heavy armor, kids.
That's why you don't wear heavy armor, kids. Anyway,
she's gonna stare in horror.
Yeah, you see this happen before you, quote unquote, you, as you lower your hand and turn around to exit the building. You see the outside, and it appears to be just a normal looking town. However, it seems that it is very empty. You look around and you don't see anything. It's just an empty town. Lived in, taken care of, it's just empty at this moment. It appears to be what's called dusk right now. Very dark, but there's still very little light out. And as you keep blinking this out, the ringing is at its loudest. And then slowly, as you begin to walk out of the building, your vision becomes more stable. You're being brought back here. The ringing slowly recedes and eventually fades from existence, leaving your regular hearing back and your regular sight back. In your head, you just hear a quick message of, "My God, HBO is free! Yes!"
Oh wow, really? Down twice away. Looking for HBO now.
Don, where are you going?
No.
Do the rest of us notice any
No.
unusual behavior from her?
Hold on, I'm just kidding. But let me real quick just change that. No, he doesn't say HBO is free, but you hear sticks in your mind say, "My God!" Wait, no, hold on. He says, "My me." The hell did you just see? I didn't mean that, and I didn't mean for that to rhyme though. But yeah, Sticks is like asking about your health inside your mind, and you guys would see Down acting a little funky, blinking a lot, looking around. And putting her talons to her head. It's like trying to smash her ears, her skulls, her skull holes.
Skulls.
Yeah, that is what you see. Little Timmy will go like, "Mom, look over there! What's wrong with her?"
Glenn snaps her talons in front of her face. You all right? You with us?
All right, so yeah, at this point down, the effects are wearing off, and you're coming back to, you here, you're coming back to your own body.
Guys, I think Down's feeling down.
Upon noticing reality and Glenn standing there,
Up
she's
to go
gonna.
gravity, up to go gravity. You better lose yourself in the music. Anyway, you remember yourself?
But she kind of she's gonna react kind of startled, give off a swear, a small swear, and squawk, and stumble backwards, presumably, I guess into Arya if she's there.
Yeah, she's also there.
She's gonna kind of fall backwards, and after her swear, she's gonna kind of just say to the air, "Wait, that wasn't you?"
What?
Wasn't who?
Wait, what? She puts a towel into Down's head to check her temperature and roll medicine for this.
All right, go ahead and roll me medicine. Yeah, roll me medicine, Raggy. Roll me medicine.
Roll.
Roll me medicine, Raggy. Raria. All right, you can tell, or with that 7, you can tell that her temperature, her head is a little hot, but nothing other than that for that 7. It's a little fever, but nothing too hot.
It's a bit hot. Are you going to be all right?
I have a sword for that. Let me just get it out.
Yeah, just hold the rapier against her head the entire trip. It's a perfect ice pack.
Exactly. No chance of death and cutting at all.
Practical uses for weapons, for magic weapons.
I mean, it's a piercing
Then-
one.
Good plan. This is what we should do.
So yeah, how do you respond, Down? I already just said you're a little hot.
Whoa!
Hey, hotter than temperature,
Whoa.
young lady. Yeah, Burb's not hot. I said Burb's not hot. She said, babe, take off your jacket. I said Burb's not hot.
She's gonna kind of blink again, a bit shocked. Just I'm I'm fine. Just kind of shake herself a little bit.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You would let us know if you weren't feeling well, right?
Right, as Glenn says that upside down in front of your face.
This is flying in the air right now, flying upside down.
Yeah, because physics, boy.
Yeah, physics.
Anyway, yeah, Glenn. That's what Glenn asked. You'd tell him, right?
She's gonna nod and give another. Yeah.
I know medicine. I'll know if you're lying.
I have proficiency in medicine and insight. I've got you.
I mean, I do.
Except that one
Not
time
insight,
where
but-
everyone else rolled better than me.
I mean, I've got expertise in insight, so
I have
You incite all
proficiency.
medicine.
We'll give her the pincer attack. Get at it from 2 angles.
Got the inside as well, so.
and finally my luck stone has been attuned.
Oh yeah, magic item.
Bread stack. Beautiful.
All right, so you get up and you say you're fine and all that.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of just. Yeah. Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Whatever.
All right.
She's gonna kind of try to change the subject and points at one of the statues. So, what's the deal with these?
I'm gonna do an investigation check.
All right, Glenn, get off the statue.
It's comfy.
Stop perching.
Stop perching. We don't do that. Only babies do the perching thing.
No, down perched in the tree.
Yeah, but she's down. It's cool. She
My
makes
turn.
it cool.
Oh.
Anyway, so Sky, your investigation. You were investigating the that statue.
Yeah.
All right, so for convenience sake, these are large statues, so they're actually 10 feet tall. So, let's go. Sky, with your investigation, you find out that these are, in fact, gargoyles, not gargoyles, of chimeras. They all appear to be lined up perfectly, 10 feet apart, intervals.
Are they Argyle gargoyles?
Gargoyles.
They're gargoyles. They're just stone statues of chimeras, at the very least, to your knowledge. They appear to have inscriptions down at the bottom, like a little plaque. Like they're statues. Like they have I know the icon only shows their body, but they do have. They're on like pedestals, small pedestals that hold them up, and you see that they do in fact have a little like inscription metal thingy that says some stuff.
What language is this written in?
This is actually written in Dwarven as well.
Ugh.
That does me no good.
Oh,
All
it's
right,
written in Dwarven?
Yeah, so Sky, would you like to make it known that there are some runes that you can't understand?
Yes. Can anybody read this?
Arya
No,
will
no.
fly over there and nod. Yes, actually.
All right. So Arya, you begin to read this metal. It appears to just be kind of like a bestiary, actually. Like a bestiary entry, it's it says a name, chimera,
Equinox entry.
beast kind of thing. There's it's kind of like if you took a page, the chimera page out of the monster manual, it essentially tells you things like that, except no numbers. There's like extremely hard to hit, can fly, accursed one, winged hell, like a lot of nicknames, and like describes how it attacks and how it fights. Says
Derogatory dwarven terms.
yeah, they're a piece of shit. Yeah, shit in the sky. Anyway, it's
Shite in the sky.
Shite in the sky. Yeah, because all dwarves are Scottish Irish. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
He has
but-
dwarven descent.
yes,
everyone has.
but that is what it appears to be. At least this metal appears to be. It's just kind of like general information of like how to how to go about treating it as a monster. It's very not what you'd want to get in an encounter with. Like it tells you its attacks. It'll like bite you, slap you with its tail, claw at you, those kinds of things. It also can breathe fire, those kind of things. It tells you general details like that, like a monster thing, monster manual.
Bestiary.
Yeah, bestiary. That is what you read. All right.
Did she read it out loud?
Yes, but because of all the swears in Dwarvish, she's going to cut out maybe half of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
remember,
for
the little Timmy's right here.
Yeah, I was going to say. Remember, there are children present.
She's also chaotic neutral, so she doesn't care.
So actually, little Timmy's actually going to pipe up and say, "What does this say, Mom?" He's in reference to you, Arya, not Sky. He's actually looking at you.
Two moms.
Hey, this is
Timmy has two
2018. It's a
moms.
progressive era. Anyway, yeah. So that's what little Timmy asked you, Arya.
Arya's just going to stare at Timmy, then motion over to Sky, and then go over to the next one and see if there's anything there.
Does it say the same thing?
Yeah, it appears to just say the same thing, except this one's actually in common.
Oh.
Useful.
Yeah.
You found the wrong one.
What's this one in? What's this one in?
It's in another language. So it appears to just be the same in different languages. Is what happens when you inspect a more statues.
Are they all
So
like?
there's one in
human-
Draconic, there's one in Common, Dwarvish, you see another one. Actually, you see, the further you head back, you see that they're in the ungulate race languages as well.
I
was
don't
just
know
about to
those.
ask.
But I do know Draconic, so I read that one.
All right, so yeah. That is what these statues appear to be. It's just kind of like a warning. And actually, Arya, you were looking at the inscriptions of all of them, right?
Yeah, she's comparing all the ones that she can read.
All right. Make me a perception check or an investigation, your choice on the statue.
I'm just gonna read along.
Wait, investigation was that the one? Yeah, it'll be perception.
All right, Down, were you going to say something?
Sorry, I need to get better with my timing. I was just going to say that Down's gonna read along with Glenn on the Draconic one. Because I can read that.
All right. So, Arya, with your perception, you also see a little message in what's called Dwarven. When you were there, you saw a little message covered by like moss of like the overgrowth had grown over it, as overgrowth implies. You rub away at the covered up grass, the moss, that stuff. And you see that there is actually a little bit more, like a little after sentence kind of thing. It's kind of a warning that near here there's actually a manticore, not like a preserve, but like people who raise them. I don't know what it'd be. It's not a preserve, is it? Is that what it, not like a zoo or anything, but like they're there. Ranch, I guess.
Sanctuary? Maybe
Yeah,
like
sure,
a
Farm.
national park?
Let's say sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
It's essentially saying that there is a place nearby that houses manticores, but that they should not attack you, without reason, like actively attacking them. So
of course
if you
they're
see a
gonna attack
manticore,
us.
it'll probably just leave you alone as long as you leave it alone.
So it's not a petting zoo.
No.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, she's
So,
going to relate that to everyone.
Glenn
Alright.
puts it in her notes. Do not pet the manticores.
So Glenn, in the Draconic one with Down, you can also see the exact same message, but in Draconic. All right. So are you guys, is that it for this inspection?
I suppose.
Yeah, unless if you wanted to do anything with the statues, that's pretty much it.
I
Perch on
mean,
And anybody have a pencil?
I have chalk.
I have prestidigitation.
I have a rock.
I threw a rock at it.
was this the campaign I just saved chalk in?
This is the campaign where you have calligraphy too.
Yeah, I have calligraphy. You're right.
Yeah.
What were you suggesting it for?
Oh, I was going to jokingly, out of character, suggest drawing faces on them.
No,
Oh.
no! I am not
The
using my calligraphy
Manticore-
skills to just
the
draw
Manticore-
faces on these.
Yeah, that's clearly not a circle.
The Manticore statues come to life. Roll initiative.
This is what happens when you draw faces.
But this one has a monocle on it now because I only barely started.
Anyway, so yeah, but if that'll be it, you guys can make your way towards the top of the page as quickly or as slowly as you want.
Actually, when
Okay.
we reach the third set, Arya's going to check and see. Well, just as she passes by, if there's anything else on the statue.
Okay. And I was
Other
going
than the
to
actual
say
statue?
that
Just take a glance.
Other than the thing written on there and the appearance of the statue itself.
Hmm.
I was going to say that Sky also is checking like a couple of the undulate ones, but
Oh wait,
I
or
presume
would,
she-
or would that be investigation?
Investigation if you're right up inspecting it, like looking around the statue, or perception if you're just looking at the face, not actually touching it, I'll say.
She's passing by, so subtract 2 from that.
Subtract 2?
Yeah,
so
it's
21?
It's 20.
Or 20? 20, yeah, sorry. 20? All right.
Investigation's +1. Perception's 3.
All right. So you don't find anything odd on the statue other than, just the overgrowth that these things seem to be covered in, grass and vines. And it doesn't appear that anyone's been taking care of these. The grass and vines that are obviously on the models that are totally depicting my depiction of them. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trust some colors.
Yeah, but they're, let's see, 20. You're expecting that. God damn it. Who did that?
I'll never tell.
With a 20, Arya. Actually, on the one that you're looking at, you see that at the face of the statue, it has in its face, like go up to the front of it, like right next to Glenn. In the face, you see that its tongue, because they have their mouths open, like almost like they're roaring. In the face, you see that its tongue is a little weird. Give me another investigation. Don't worry, it was super easy. All right, so you can tell that its tongue, this one's, is actually a little lever kind of thing. Like
It's a real tongue.
It's a real tongue. This one isn't a gargoyle. It just has stone skin on. No. But you can tell that you can move its tongue like a lever. You can move it to the sides. It appears to be in one position, but you can, if you wanted to, change it and put it in the other position. So that is what you find on this gargoyle.
Pull that. She tries to stop the party as she thinks about it for a moment.
Nani?
You're even upside down, Nani.
And she flips the switch without even asking anyone.
All right. So, Arya.
Don't put your foot in there. Don't know where it's been.
So, how many people died because of that?
I like that.
No, none. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But actually, hold on.
I like that I'm right in front of the mouth of 2 of them.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nobody move.
I never succeed on those.
Don't.
It's okay. You have little Timmy's blessing.
Yeah, you have little Timmy's blessing. He gives you a +20 to anything you do.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so hold on. Okay, so Arya, when you pull the switch, pull the lever trunk. When you pull its tongue in the opposite direction, you hear a mechanical clunk and a shifting gears, whereupon you see a tiny little pedestal begin to rise up from right beside the gargoyle, right here. I didn't really find a good pedestal that I wanted, so just imagine it's there. Or I could just put like some random thing.
Who notices your pedestal?
Oh, what's this?
No.
Wait, I've got it. It's perfect.
Out comes a hot dog stand.
Arya, you get the jackpot.
I was looking for icons that I've used before, and I was like, hey, why not? You find a small pedestal. Hold on. Okay, so you see a small circle, and hear it as well. You hear a small moving mechanical whirring before you realize that the sound is coming from the other side of the gargoyle, whereupon you see a small hole in the ground begin to lower, and something begins to rise. You see that it is a very, very dusty but colorful umbrella at first, giving way to a pole, giving way to some kind of, what's it called?
Cart?
Like cart? Yeah, cart. I was going to say contraption. Cart, until the floor that was raising it stops, and you hear a doom just as it settles. There's now a cart in front of you. Imagine it doesn't say hot dog on the umbrella. It just imagine that part out. But yeah, this cart is now in front of you. So that happens.
That certainly does happen.
In a bit of shock, she's going to take a closer look at the carts.
All right.
That does not say hot dogs on it.
That does not say hot dogs on it.
That does not say hot dogs on it. All right. So are you going to look around at the outside of it or inside?
Inside.
All right. So you open the little lid on the center of this cart. Inside, you find a few vials, a few potions, if you will. You find 2 potions of healing. Actually, I don't know. Do you actually have to inspect that? I don't. Okay, so just to make it easier,
We have someone
you
who
find
can easily do that.
Yeah, hold on. I'll make it super easy. You find 2 potions, 2 vials that have like the medicine, the cross symbol on them. Not red, because you can't put red crosses in video games. Let's say they're green. You find 2 vials that have green crosses on them. You find another vial that has the image of fire on it. And you find a final vial that appears to have vines, thorny vines on them.
Oh my.
Yeah, that is what you find. So to make it easy, you can clearly identify 2 potions of healing because of the cross. You can see that it's a potion of fireball because the little depiction is like one of those like Bioshock / Fallout animation thingies.
It's a plasmid.
No, it's not a plasmid. You don't
Drink it.
No.
I'm sorry. It's a vigor.
Shut up, you.
The Molotov.
No, it's technically, but yeah, it's a fireball because you can see that it's like a little cartoony image of like a person and like some lines that mean like motion, and then it's the fireball because you turn it. It's a really long sticker that's like wrapping almost around the whole thing for fireball, and the fireball one. And for the thorny vines one, you see the image of thorny vines and 2 humanoid creatures getting stuck in them, having some more thorny vines around their bodies. So you can what's it called? You can tell that one's entangled. Potion of entangle. I believe it was entangle. I think that's it. But yes, that's what you find in the cart. There is nothing else other than like dust, maybe a couple cobwebs, mold. So it kind of stinks a bit, but that is all you find in there.
She is going to motion to Glenn.
Glenn, you've been motioned.
Saw you fiddling with potions before?
Fiddling.
She points to the cart.
This isn't really my forte.
Did she take the potions out, or did she
No,
just
they're
look?
still in there.
Oh, I thought you took them out and like inspected them. That's why I
No,
was telling you.
but she looked at them while they were in the cart, but that's why she called Glenn over.
All right then. So Glenn, do you pick them up?
Sure, and examine them.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you see that the red, the green crosses the sticker with thing that motion lines for fireball, and you see humanoids entangled, and you can tell that it's entangled. Like the stickers make it kind of obvious.
This is clearly dinosaur DNA.
We must go extract it. To Cinnabar Island.
Cinnabar.
You can go fly there.
All right.
Anyways.
Yeah, so Glenn, inspecting the vials, that is what you find. That 2 of them are healing, 1 is fire, 1 is entangle. What do with this information?
Did Arya identify them as well, or did she just?
No, because I thought she was looking at them and rolling them around, but she wasn't, so no.
Headcanon, she can't identify the fire one, because I couldn't identify it before Zero said it.
I'll say that you could easily see, Arya, you could easily see the 2 green crosses, and, that's pretty standard. You know what that is.
That she could identify, along with the entangles.
However, the other 2 you didn't, because you can't understand medical mumbo-jumbo. So, Glenn, you can tell the other 2, but Arya only knows the healing ones. So, yeah, what do you do?
Proficient in medicine and alchemy kits, so I know some of these things.
Yeah, so what do you do with this information now that you have them and took them out?
I tell her what I think they are. The flamey thing and the thorny thing. So is it actually a potion of fireball?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Exactly like the spell, except you have to throw the vial. That's the only difference.
So it's basically like I was going to say an alchemist bomb.
Yeah, that's exactly it, because I'm going to play an alchemist in Longhorn Con, and I was like, you know what, let's have some potions of spells too, because I think that's fun. So you don't have to be magical to have magical effects. So yeah, that's what that says.
What were you saying, Stars?
I said, as a fan of alchemists, I approve of this idea.
Hey. So, does anyone think they could make use of these?
Yes, I don't have any potions. And once my health goes down, I'm going to start relying on healers. How many healers do we have?
1, maybe Micaiah?
Let's fly to the castle. I'm good. I don't need any potions.
Sky is a healer. Cough, cough.
So you give one. So Arya is taking one, and Sky is taking the other, right? Of the healing.
I said Sky is a healer.
Oh, never mind. But definitely, Arya, you're taking one, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Arya, note that down in your inventory. Anybody else want the fireball or the entangle or the other healing potion?
Well, I would imagine. Well, the entangle. What spell is that? That's not like a
entangle.
Wait, which potion of healing is it?
It's just a regular healing
just
potion.
the standard.
The standard, the 2d4 plus, I believe, 2.
Sounds right.
That one. And I'm pretty sure Entangle is a spell.
Level 1
it is.
spell.
That's
Sky
the one I'm
will-
talking about.
Sky will accept the entangle if nobody else needs it.
All right, so Sky, you note that down. Glenn, you have the other 2 in your hands. Talons.
If anyone speaks up, if not, I'll hold on to them.
Down will move over and
Actually, until I get a gun, I have nothing for range.
Well, remember, it's just a potion. It's a one-time use, so it's
Yeah,
not.
I know,
something-
but for backup.
Oh, in that case, down does not.
No, we could split 1-1.
Nah, it's fine.
No,
I've got
1-1,
match
1-1. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Leave it?
No, it's either going to be 1-1 or you're taking both.
Oh, well then I'm taking one. All right.
So Sky, no, Arya, you took a Healy one, and Down, which one are you grabbing?
The fireball, right?
Yeah, I think one of the
Okay.
fireballs.
And then
Alright.
Sky got the entangle.
Yeah. And did anybody take the second healing? Because if not, Glenn, you just get it.
I mean, I'll hold on to it until we need it.
All right. So you get the second healing potion, and that is the loot divvied up. All right.
Yay, loot.
So-
And then the umbrella folds up and the thing lowers back down.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what happens.
And
No, the umbrella starts spinning and it flies into the air.
No. It'll just go back underground like normal. Anyway, so
it's a Mary
yeah,
Poppins
it
part.
goes away.
What an odd place for a... Oh, let me get rid of this. Whoops!
Ah.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no,
Glenn,
where did
where are you
Glenn go?
Boy.
Glenn disappears from the fabric of
I
the
never
Yeah.
should have asked him to help.
I jumped in after the cart.
We told you not to blink.
I need my token back.
I know you do.
You think you deserve to get your token back,
I was trying to save the cart.
boy?
Boy.
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 All right, there. You got control of your token now. All right.
That was a
so
close one. I almost got pulled under with it.
Oh boy.
You succeeded on your dexterity saving throw. Anyway. So that's it for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Or are you guys done? Sorry, yeah. Are you guys
Yeah,
done?
she's only inspecting that one.
I believe so.
I think so.
All right. So you guys continue on your way and move your tokens up to the top.
Oh, watch out for those trees.
Watch out for them trees, boys.
Alright. Donna's gonna kind of scratch her head
So now there's
About
lots of
the whole
trees.
thing. while they're walking.
All right. So you continue on your way, traveling for roughly another hour or two. It appears to be like midday about now. The sun is high overhead, and everything seems illuminated by its rays. So now you're going on to the next map.
Alright. As they travel, Donna's gonna kind of stick back a little bit and whisper a little bit to herself. Kind of asking the voice inside her head if he's willing to respond.
Why am I sideways?
Because I put you
Yes,
sideways.
are.
Because
Oh,
I'm
how it
here
is.
now.
That's just what your sprite looks like now.
Glenn was never
Facing
afraid in the
forward.
first place.
All
The
right.
image
So
file.
so
that way.
so down, you were asking the voice in your head.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of be whispering a bit.
I'm just
So-
setting things up. I'm not ahead yet.
All right, don't move yet. So nobody move, but yeah, down. So you were saying?
So, that wasn't you?
Nope, that was all you. Whatever the hell you did.
Hmm.
You sure you didn't make a pact with another fiend? You cheating on me?
Hmm.
Because I have no idea where the hell those things came from. But if you're seeing visions, I had nothing to do with it. And I know I've shown you visions before, like you going to school with your pants down, but that was just a joke. Because you never went to school.
Hmm.
But this, I never
wear
did anything to
pants.
this. Pants?
Who
Yeah.
wears pants?
Yeah,
Answer
but
over. Little Timmy does, hopefully.
little Timmy wears pants. He's a human boy. Little human boy. By the way, that's not his outfit, but like, he's not actually in armor, but that's just a token I use. Let's just say he's like in regular common clothes.
That's
But
what he's
like-
imagining himself in.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But hold on, let's say the shirt he's wearing has like a knight on it. That's the icon that I'm using for him.
It's a
There
it's
we
a
go.
graphic tee.
Yeah, a graphic tee. It's things that have been invented. It's new technology, boyo.
I mean, he works for a printer, so
Yeah. So down, that's what Styx responds with. That most of the things he's shown you are jokes, but that thing he had nothing to do with that.
Hmm. She's just gonna kind of, like, huh. Okay.
You know, whenever you get one of those, I get a wicked migraine, right? I'm not too appreciative of that.
Not much I can do about it.
Yeah, no shit. No telling when the hell that happens. Let's just forget about it for now. Just keep going with whatever the hell you're doing. Being nice.
No, not nice. Killing wolves, money.
Are you sure about that? Doot, 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 doot. He actually plays
Six
that
was
in your
John
head.
Cena all along.
He actually plays that sound in your head. You have no idea what it is, though.
Of course he does.
Oh, my
He kinda
virtue reminds
just-
me of a friend of mine. Why should you do shit like that?
Yeah, but yeah, down. You don't know what this sound is or where the hell it's from, but you Six plays it in your head.
She's
It's your
going to,
loud horn.
yeah, she's going to rub her head and just go, well, okay, whatever, I guess.
All right. So you guys keep going along the road. Glenn, get back on the road. And
I was
you
trying
guys-
not to eavesdrop.
Yeah.
Who you talking to?
All right. So you guys move your tokens forward
that on the
as
burn
much
phone?
or as much or as little as you'd like on the map. And I'll tell you when to stop. Down, not over there.
You should say on the road then.
On the road. Why, when you're walking down the street on the sidewalk, or on the side, when you're walking down the sidewalk, why would you suddenly go to the left?
Jump in the
Just see
alleyway.
it on the map.
I mean,
Anyway, so
It's not
yeah.
like we're stepping on somebody's lawn, as far as we know.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
All right, so stop right there. Everybody stop. Don't move. Glenn, you can move up, and I'll move Makai up too, but don't move any further. All right, so as you're walking by, you guys begin to hear a little bit of rustling in the trees. Specifically the ones to your left, the ones you're all, facing, because I didn't invert your icon. So yeah, always left. So you begin to hear noise and rustling from the trees. Little bit of chit chat, not like talking chit chat, but like little kind of noises. Chittering. There we go. That's the word. I knew there was a chit in it or something. But yeah, chittering. You guys are chittering. Like little tiny noises are coming from over there.
Squirrel!
Is it a pack of 14 squirrels? And can we roll perceptions?
So no, you don't have to, because one of these creatures makes stealth apparent.
How is
On a nearby hanging branch, lower than where the tree covers,
It's a
you see a
drop.
squirrel.
So it's not
No.
a platypus?
You see a squirrel.
It's a duck-billed squirrel.
It's one of
It's a
those
squirrel.
It's one of those tree
It's a
platypi.
It's a squirrel. It's a squirrel. You see a squirrel on a tree. So, yeah, you guys see a squirrel come down on a tree, and it just appears to be looking at you guys all weird and funny. It appears to have a little nut in its hands that it's trying to open.
oh.
Deja vu?
This guy tries to talk to it and squirrel can't.
Don't upset the
Just
squirrels.
a simple greeting.
Are you going to get closer to it?
He wants you to get closer. DM wants you to get closer.
DM.
The,
It seems like it's trying to open that nut.
the point of the greeting was like determining if it's safe to get closer.
Oh, so it doesn't respond to you. However, it does not back away from you getting closer. It doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. It doesn't even seem startled or anything. It's still just, getting away at that nut.
I've got nothing. Shall we carry on?
So actually, hold on. Little Timmy is actually going to say, it seems to be having trouble with that nut, Mom. Can't quite, doesn't seem like it can quite open it.
Squirrels are resourceful. They'll figure
Maybe
something
we should
out.
help it, Mom.
You open them by flying them up to a great height and then dropping them. Picks up the squirrel.
I have experience with that.
I mean,
But little Timmy suggests, maybe we should help it, Mom.
But you see, if you ask any of the griffins to do this, we will
Yeah, I was
more
gonna say
likely open the squirrel than the nut.
Yeah.
Unless you specify.
Yeah.
Open the nut.
you nutter.
Yeah, you nutter. But little Timmy suggests maybe that you should help with its nut. But where are you guys going to go?
I think Micaiah should open it.
And she can't object.
Let's fly to the castle.
Let's fly to the squirrel.
So
Is it a
Micaiah-
flying squirrel?
No, it's just a regular squirrel. It's just up on a tree, a low-hanging branch.
It's clearly a duck-billed squirrel.
Why are we
It's
sounding the fish again?
clearly a Tarrasque squirrel, guys. Come on.
Oh no.
So Micaiah is gonna roll animal handling. I need to go look at what his animal handling is. Oh wow, +4. Wow, nice.
Yeah. Because the animal
Like,
handler.
Oh wow, looking.
Well then.
So Micaiah walks up to this low-hanging branch and apprehensively holds out a hoof to try and get closer to the squirrel and its nut. Whereupon the squirrel finally, perks its head up and sees that this giant reindeer thingy, to him, is approaching it and, getting close to making contact. It seems to, tense up and stop, doing what it's doing with the nut. Micaiah keeps going and eventually is about an inch away from the squirrel and the nut. Whereupon the squirrel just kind of turns its head to the side, showing its eye directly to Micaiah. Before Micaiah says the magic words that say everything that she is trying to do. She says, "Let's fly to the castle." And suddenly the squirrel understands everything and just hands over the nut into her hoof. And the squirrel watches in awe as Micaiah brings the nut to her other hoof and, applies a bit of pressure, enough to break it open. And then,
And then she eats it.
and then she eats it. She actually rolled a nat 1 on a second animal handling roll they rolled in secret. No, but she holds back up her hoof with the open nut case, and the squirrel appreciatively grabs it and begins to chomp on it, eat it. So that is what the squirrel is doing right now. And actually, give me a minute. Hold on.
Run!
Fly to the castle.
No, they're going to merge!
Become one giant mecha squirrel.
It's happening again.
Protect Timmy!
All right. Oh, hold on. Okay, actually, no. Actually, hold on for a little longer because my dog wants to leave the room. Give me another minute.
I can't protect Timmy. He's above me on the layers.
Same
Oh,
here.
no.
He's just sitting on top of all
Oh
of us.
no!
Ah!
Timmy, protect us!
He starts waving his paper around.
Just don't deselect your token or you might not be able to grab it again.
Unless Timmy moves.
No. I can grab it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have trouble.
It's as long as we don't have control over Timmy.
I like how after he told you not to do it, everybody tested to see if they could do it.
Because that happened to me in Fate of Phonum recently. I stuck my familiar underneath Pizza's character, and suddenly I couldn't grab it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
All right, I'm good. So,
Maybe it's because a player had control of it. I don't know.
all right. So, suddenly from the tree, it becomes that scene from, I believe it was Ice Age. I don't remember, but it's like a bunch of squirrels showed up in the tree and popped up, and then they were all pelting someone with a bunch of acorns. I honestly can't.
Oh no, Micaiah, run!
Hold on. No, not that part. Not where they pelt the thing and acorns, but it just a bunch of squirrels appear on the tree.
Shun the unbeliever.
And as they showed up, yeah, I like that position. Anyway, as they showed up, Micaiah was a little surprised, and she backed up a little. However, let me just move you there. Okay, backed up a little bit. However, the squirrels were like doing a ladder kind of thing, where it's like each one grabs the next one's legs, and then the arms of that one like grab the next one's legs, and like that until they make a ladder, like this kind of. Type deal, but like down and like 10 feet until they're in front of Micaiah. So really, it's kind of just like that. But like, imagine it's a line of trees like going all the way down. Like when you do a wheelbarrow thing with two people, like that. Except you're also being a wheelbarrow yourself. It's just one really big squirrel ladder.
It's a Jacob's ladder of squirrels.
I don't know what that is, but yes.
Yes.
Okay, so they eventually all reach the bottom of the ground. They reach the ground in this ladder formation, whereupon a slightly bigger, stockier squirrel begins to descend upon his brethren squirrels. This squirrel
Oh,
That is okay.
squirrel.
A little stockier.
The Squirrel King.
a little too big for what I had in mind. Hold on. But yeah, now that I look at it, it does look like a platypus shit.
It is a platypus.
It's literally a platypus.
All right, whatever. Jesus. You're not
Glenn and
the
Down
one to
have
get the map. Shut up.
Glenn and Down have retreated to the trees.
All right. So this big squirrel, quote unquote squirrel, walks down its brethren and looks up at Micaiah, who looks back at the squirrel, who looks up at Micaiah, who looks back at the squirrel, and he looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him. And whereupon Micaiah finally says, "Let's fly to the castle." To which the squirrel is just kind of like as if he was just hit by the Skyrim Fusro He just kind of like leans back, in awe before he chitters back a few noises back to his brethren, who kind of like relay the message as you can hear the sound travel back up the ladder until one of the squirrels goes back inside the tree and retrieves something that he gives to Micaiah, to the bigger squirrel, who gives it to Micaiah. It appears to be some kind of odd, big nut. Like, imagine a giant acorn, like the size of like an apple. It's like that. Just a
That's
really
one big nut.
Yeah, that's a really big nut. It's a giant acorn. And that is what he gives Micaiah. So I'll actually have to remind him of that, but that is all that happens with these as they just kind of return back into the tree.
What? What?
What is it with the
What?
squirrels on this continent? Glenn just says to Down.
Micaiah out loud just says, looks at the nut and then looks back towards the top of the map, just say forward, and just says, let's fly to the castle, and just starts walking.
Ah.
Well then, I guess we're going to the castle.
That happened.
All right, so yeah, you guys can ask stuff as you guys are walking.
Congratulations, Larry, you got an item while you were out of the campaign today.
Oh no, little Timmy.
He
He
fell
keeps
off.
falling off.
I'm getting him, don't worry. I'm just doing my own stuff over here.
Give control of him to Stars so he can move them both at once.
Where did use?
Fine, there you go. Stars, you have control of little Timmy. Now highlight both you and Sky so that you can move them as a team.
Well, oh.
All right, so you guys gonna talk to each other as before I switch the map, as you guys are just walking.
I guess. Down's just gonna kind of.
So where is this castle we're going to? Is it on the way to the town?
Micaiah responds with, "Let's fly to the castle."
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
It's like that group thing where she can say only one thing, but everyone
Oh
else
yeah,
says-
that's what happens. That'll be my thing. It's you guys only say one phrase that I come up on the spot or come up with on the spot, but it's like Groot where you only say one thing, but it's got a lot of meanings. It's like words.
Different inflections can change the meaning.
Yes,
Everybody
exactly.
understands.
Yeah,
Yes,
everybody understands exactly what it means.
Just like
There'll be no
Chewbacca.
more Let's Fly to the Castle because that's more than one word.
No,
Phrase.
no. Well, I am Groot has 3 freaking words. I am and Groot, so it can be more than one word.
In that order.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's fly to the castle. 5 words, but 1,000 million meanings.
Man, languages are so complicated.
Anyway, so were you guys, talking about anything, like anything recent that just happened while you guys were walking?
Arya's actually
I-
going to turn up to Down and ask,
So, are you feeling better now?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Just checking.